What's going on, people? It's your boy DJ Aaron alongside my brother, as always, Cornbread Antonio. Here we are, episode 1. I don't even know why I introduced the pod anymore at this point. Like, this is, it's almost getting to the point where it's like, it's pointless because I don't know what episode this is. And then every time we either miss a week or we're a little bit behind a day or whatever, they minus like 4 episodes or something. I think we had like 150. So episode 239.
Just make up shit. I'm cool with that.
Yeah. That's what our listeners do. They just make up stuff.
No, not all of our listeners. Not all of our listeners.
Some of them know.
Some of them, yeah, they some nut-ass bulls. Some of them.
Yeah, that's a fact. Well, episode 149 of the A Square podcast, brought to you by Wolfsmane Beard Care Products. As always, visit them at wolfsmanebeardcare.com. Promo code. Use that promo code A2P.
Holidays coming around.
Holidays
coming around. Make sure you do that.
Not Father's Day, but the holidays. Because, you know. Well, here we are, man. I am excited to be back to talk to you guys. Last week was a great episode. We had a bodybuilder on here, teach us the ins and outs of how that was. Great feedback. Yeah. Great feedback from the listeners too, man. So
shout out to my guy Andrew Johnson, man.
Absolutely.
One thing he said in an interview that I just never thought about, you know, when they talk about steroids, you know, and your muscles getting bigger, but I'm not even thinking your organs are getting bigger too, you know, with your heart and liver and everything else. I'm just assuming it's just your muscles, but no, that's a serious thing, man. So,
that's why they blow up. What you mean? Like that's
I'm not
the end
thinking.
game.
Once again, I don't take it, and I know a couple people who took it, but
look,
I don't even think about stuff like that. So yeah,
this how they get you to take it. They say, "Hey, look at this guy. Hey, you like that, don't you? Now look at you. Mm-hmm. Now we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. Which way you want to go?" And they say, "All right, bet." They say, "I want to do that. What I got to do?" He said, "This is a needle. The needle gonna cost you $2 million." It's gonna make you swole. It's gonna make everything else small on the out. It's gonna make some things small on the outside.
I passed then. I'm good.
But you're gonna look big as hell. And the end game is that you're gonna blow up. That's the end of the game. End game is Fast and Furious 15. You just blow up, explosion. That's it.
I'm so sick that they making another movie.
No, you're not.
It's always something. I'm still going to see
it. And we'll talk about that, too. But I feel like it's important to, first of all, I want to say to the people that don't know, my younger brother-in-law, if you will, even though I consider him blood because I've been with him forever. Seems like I believe he was like 5 or 6 years old when we first met. That's how close this family has been anyway. Charles Glatz III from health complications has passed away, and we, mourn him, but we also celebrate him. This has been a very hard few weeks, man. This has been a very hard year.
3 years, 2 or 3 years.
3 years, yeah, 2 or 3 years. Like, this has been really hard, and I don't know. I feel like every month, I feel like we're losing someone to something. Mm-hmm. And this has been very difficult. I have to do a lot of soul searching. I'm still doing that, trying to figure out.
Can you elaborate more on that? I mean, like I said, man, this has shown us that we have a lot of supporters, bro.
Definitely.
A lot of people call, text, messaged, trying to figure out what happened, what's going on, are we okay, sending like that. Obviously in such a tragedy, we showed that there is love, at the end of this tunnel, man. So if you don't mind, you ain't got to go too deep if you don't want to, but elaborate more because other people might be going through the same stuff, bro. And that's kind of what I'll get into my video about that issue that you're talking about.
Absolutely. So we call him Gooch. Everybody know him as Gooch.
Gooch did.
And Gooch, if you know him, if you don't know him, even if you've seen a picture of him, he always smiling, bro.
Facts.
He's the biggest trash talker next to Antonio I've ever met in my life. I've never met anybody that talked this much trash, bro. Hey, you can't guard me. That's all he knows.
He's behind me. He's close though. He was close though, but it wasn't close.
Look,
it wasn't
listen,
close,
man.
but he was close.
He big trash talker, hooper, and you know, Gooch had diabetes, and he was being treated for that. And you know, he did everything he could. You know, we talked to him. You know, make sure that we did everything that we could to make sure that he was staying on the right path, doing what he needed to be doing, and he was. You know, and unfortunately, the circumstances, it just happened.
Right.
And, now he's passed and he's gone, but to me, he's not gone. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's because what I've learned over the past few years is that although the body might not be here, I believe our brains are so powerful that we still can communicate with people who are not physically here. And what I mean by that is there's times where I hear my mom talking to me and she cussing me out, bro. Like, and it's so wild because I'm like,
did you do it though?
Yeah, I did it. What you mean?
All
Bro,
right. Yeah.
it's look. I'll give you an example. This is funny, but it's funny, but it's not funny to me. So it might be funny to you. When the Lakers start losing, my mom started talking to me, bro.
Yeah.
Because she never liked the Lakers. Ever.
Yeah. I like it.
She said, look at them. Losers. All of them just losing. Look at them just losing and stuff. Look, they losing again. Look. Mm-hmm. And I'm hearing her say these things, and I'm like, go away from, like, leave me alone. you know? And then at times I hear her laughing when I hear my daughter. When I see my daughter smile, I hear my mom laughing. And it's the same thing with Gooch. Like, I can still hear him saying certain things like, pause, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, bro, you sucking on that drink a little too strong. Pause, bro. Like, I can hear him say stuff and it makes me laugh. Yeah, and, man. So what I've been doing to help myself cope with this, because there are ups and downs. There are times where 1 minute I'm laughing and another minute I feel very emotional. And on the other side of things, like my wife and her family, 1 minute everybody's laughing and the next minute people are crying. Mm-hmm. And it's been hard to deal with. And you know how hard it is to deal with when people that you love and you see them crying? It makes you emotional immediately.
Facts.
And that's, but what I've tried to do from all of this is take as much positivity and as much everything that I can remember about the person. And remember, I just feel like they're still living and they're living within us. And that's how I've been trying to cope with this.
Thank you for sharing that, bro. I got two things on that. So one, as Aaron said, Gooch is probably second to me in trash talking. That's
but
my
to him,
son.
he's number one. To him, he's number one over you. For
never
sure.
in life. Never in life. But that's my son. We used to call each other babies. So like one day he came into school talking. He's like, man, Antonio, man, I used to school you, man. I'm like, yo, pops. I said, actually, you like my son. I said, like, you an infant to me, boy. I said, I got some diapers for you. So ever since then, we've been going back and forth at it, man. And that's my guy, man. I love that he never backed down because that's how I am. I never back down to anything, So that's one thing with him. And I also want to address, like I said, the video that, me and Aaron talked about putting out that video, right? That video is not about me. And I appreciate everybody calling, texting, and checking up on me. Yes, I'm hurt too, right? That's like my little brother as well. But that video wasn't about me. It wasn't about Aaron. It wasn't about, unfortunately, the situation that just happened. This could happen to any and everybody that you love. That's why I made that video, right? It's like check on the people that you fuck with wholeheartedly. Because we focus on a lot of negative stuff in life, right?
In life, yeah.
In life, people focus on the negative stuff, but they getting love right next to them, sitting next to them. but they don't show that person love. But the people that's hating on social media or people that's trying to get at you and stuff, that's the people that you're giving attention to. We got to stop all that, man, because life is too short, you know. So that video, once again, was not about me. And I appreciate everybody checking up on me. But I was like, no, I don't want you to do that. I want you to check up on the people that you love, right? And so the message got across to some people. So thank y'all. I had known gang members telling me they love me, and I tell them I love them, bro, because that's what it is, man. Let's just focus on the love part. So I just wanted to address that to the masses about that video, man. But definitely love you, Aaron, man. I just want to make sure that's on record too, bro.
Yeah,
you know,
no
fuck
doubt,
with
bro.
you, man.
And also also showing love to the McMullen family. Lost the father. Justin, I love you, bro. AKA Hundo. You know,
Hundo. Yeah.
Hundo always taking care of you at the bar, man, and he always showing up for you. You know what I'm saying? And any, like, he literally calls me, "How are you, bro?" Like that, like it like when I hear that, like it's one thing to be like, "Hey, man, how you doing?" But it's like, "How are you doing?" Mm-hmm. Because we hurt when each other hurt. You know what I mean? And when you have those people that can call you like that, it's real. It's real family. So, you know, I have to show up for him just like he always show up for me. You know what I mean? So definitely sending love to them. And anybody else that's going through it, like Antonio said, love your people, man. Love on your friends, love on your family, and just continue with that, because life ain't gonna get no easier. It's not. It's all about just staying positive and growth.
And we love the culture, man. You know, the A Square Podcast family, bro. We 3+ years in, man, and people still watching, tuning in, sending us messages, asking questions, being funny. So we appreciate y'all on this journey with us, man. So thank you.
Absolutely. So Antonio, man, let's get to it, because we got a lot to talk about today. It's a lot going on, man. If you guys have been listening to our podcast, probably like the past 6 months, we kind of started this segment, man. And I gotta ask Aaron about this, man. We said you're a psychopath if you listen to porn, right? Like that's some different shit, bro. Like, who's listening to porn and not watching it, right? That's one the guy at the baseball game. The guy at the baseball game with his girl, he was listening to it too.
That's one thing. If you pour milk in a bowl and then your cereal, you're definitely a psychopath, bro.
That's facts.
I don't understand that.
No.
Like, how do you even have the right ratio? Like, how do you know? You don't know, right?
You don't know.
That's
why you're a psychopath.
There's another scenario out there, DJ, and I need your answer, bro, to see if you're a psychopath or not, bro.
Okay.
So they say, do you put on your sock and then your sock and then your shoe and then your shoe? Or do you put a sock and then a shoe and then a sock and then a shoe? How do you do this, Aaron?
First of all, bro, who's having this conversation? That's the first thing I want to know.
I was surprised about these answers, bro. So,
I put on both socks, bro. Both socks and then my shoes. Why am I doing a sock and a shoe? Do you realize it's a lot that can go down in a heartbeat? First of all, number one, I keep my shoe by my feet, bro. That's number one. I keep my shoes by my feet. Nobody said keep your shoe by your foot. It's too much that can go wrong. And I can prove that, because there was a podcast a while back that I had one shoe, but I still have both socks, though.
You still have both socks, bro.
I still have both socks. So it's two socks and then two shoes, bro.
The ratio of like coldness to hotness isn't even right. Like, how are you fully dressed on your left side of your body and not your right? Like, that don't even make sense to me, bro.
You're putting one
There's literally
leg
people
on,
out there.
One pant leg, one sock.
And then your shirt.
Shoe.
Yeah, then your shirt. And one arm. There's literally people out there who put a sock and then a shoe on.
Bro. You're sick.
Not A Square podcast listeners. They don't do that. They ain't psychopaths, man. But if you do that, you are one. You're in the category.
You need to go seek help.
Yeah, you need some medicine. Something's wrong with you, man. So there's definitely some people out there. So I just definitely want to ask you what you do, because
this podcast
blew
was going
my
to be
mind.
over. This podcast was going to be over.
Yeah.
If you said
No, if you said, I was ready. Okay. But yeah, I just have to ask that. But go ahead, DJ, man. Talk to me, man.
Man, dude, so much stuff going on out there. Well, first of all, I guess let's start with what's happening today. Let's do it a little different. Let's start with what's happening right now and live right now, and then we'll move backwards. So, big news out there. A couple of things real quick. Steve Bannon got indicted. So I think that's another thing in U.S. that's happening. And I want to say on the record, it don't matter. It don't matter. Like Antonio said this a while back, and I didn't get it, bro, but I get it now. Antonio said this stuff happens every day, bro. People get indicted every day. A raid happens every day. Either you gonna cook or don't cook. Get it off the TV because it happens every day, right? They said, "Oh, Donald Trump, look at this. They're at his house." Antonio changed the channel while we was in the hotel room.
No, it was on 30 channels.
And he changed it. It was on another channel. And my thing was, I was like, bro, he's the former president. This is big. This is a big thing. And he said it happens every day. I said, this don't happen every day. He said, no, it do happen every day. Now I get it. If you're not gonna cook these people, bro, stop turning the stove on, bro. Because there's no point in any of this if there's not gonna be outcome. Because or an outcome of charges, trial. You know what I'm saying? Like we're going through the motions. Like y'all just showing the regular stuff that's happening. That he went straight to another vacation, bro. They said Steve Bannon. They said, "Hey, you're indicted." He said, "All right, bet." Bond. He went on vacation. Like this is nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. So I give you kudos for teaching me the game, bro, because I didn't get it.
I've been trying to, bro. You don't, and that's so. Let me get this out on the record too. I told Aaron this, but I tell a lot of people this, and they at my funeral, bro. They gonna say a lot of shit at my funeral, bro. First off, I want to hear it. That's the crazy thing. I was like, all right, yeah, I hear that.
I'm gonna record it and put it in your casket.
And put it in there because I'm gonna play it later. I'm gonna play it later.
Yeah, I got you.
One thing they're not gonna do though is call me a liar, bro. Like bro. I tell the truth. It might be funny. It might be unbelievable.
Yeah.
But it's a fact, though. I'm not going to lie.
It is.
I'm going to tell you. It is what it is, man. We also got, rest in peace.
Your queen, bro.
Rest in peace to the queen, bro. And guess what? When she passed, guess what? Guess what I did?
What you do,
guess
bro?
what you think I did, bro?
What you do, man?
Take one guess. Just take one guess.
You changed the channel. You changed the channel, bro. That's what you did.
I ordered some food, bro. Listen to me, bro. I watch Game of Thrones, dog. That shit is real to me, bro. I respect the queen. I definitely need to go out to London, bro. That's on my bucket list. Man. I need to go out there.
Hey, I show respect and love to anybody that's passed. Like you passed, hey,
facts.
Condolences. Because somebody love you.
Right. One thing I don't like, though, so, like, her passing didn't affect me, right? But I'm like, somebody's out there affected, right? And then my condolences. Like I said, I definitely need to go out to London. Closest I was Bermuda. Bermuda's owned by London anywhere, or England. But I don't have Twitter, but I got flooded with Black Twitter messages, bro. And I don't like how they dance and joking about this. Like, what? Can you enlighten me on why this is funny? I'm confused on why her passing is funny.
So the reason is because of how can I explain it without being offended? Because if I'm offended by something, I don't want somebody else to be offended by something that I'm saying, right?
Correct.
So the royal family is essentially known for even there are people like the people that live there. There's many people that live there that don't rock with them at all because of the things that they've done in the past to hold people back. You know what I'm saying? Different countries, going over and basically being like slavery is okay, essentially. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And so when she took over, even though she wasn't the person that did it, you know what I'm saying? She never apologized for her family's play in what has happened in the past. Okay. So had she came in when she was very young, obviously she was over this, I think, for like 71 years or something like that.
Yeah, I think she passed at 96. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so her being and coming to America, she came here plenty of times, met all the presidents, what I'm saying, all this stuff. She never apologized or acknowledged what her family has done to people of color, to the Irish people. You know what I'm saying? Like, she never acknowledged, her family never acknowledged that. And then when her son, but then when her son got caught up with the whole, rape allegations and all this stuff, and they found him and he was, supposed to come over here or whatever, she never said nothing about anything like that. So when you're dancing on the backs of people who are below you and you don't say sorry, they don't care about you when you go, because you don't mean anything. You haven't done anything, at all. And it's been and then of course, the one thing that for a fact is how Americans felt, and black people too felt, about Princess Diana.
No, facts.
And how much she, like the work that she put in.
And you were young too.
When very young. And of course.
Died when she was assassinated low key, but that drunk driving at like 2 p.m. Come on, bro. You drunk driving at 2 p.m. on the fucking highway and it just magically hit that car.
And that's the other part. And then lastly, of course, she was very proactive in, people of color, women's rights, so on and so forth. And then, of course, she come up dead. And then, of course, now you have Harry, I think it's Harry, right? That's married to...
Married the mixed chick?
Yeah. Married her, had a baby. Actor. And then what happened? She was
they banished him. Yeah, they banished him or something. Yeah.
And then,
they disowned him, right? Or flipped, or they said, no, I want to disown my family.
So now you're not next in line, or whatever the case may be. Now,
right, I got you.
So now the whole family is messed up. But then when the heat came down, because the world is changing, you got social media, you got more news outlets than you ever had before. So when the media gets to going on, oh man, she bogus for that. Oh, because she's black. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Look at the timeline. So now you're not viewed as this queen, this beautiful person, this loving family. Now all the heat is coming in. There you go.
So thank you, first off, for explaining that to me, because like I said,
and that's just to the best of my knowledge,
right?
That's the best of my knowledge.
I'm out of the loop on that.
Yeah.
But let me talk about the hypocrisy of America, bro. All that is bullshit. What you just said is 100% facts and it's 100% bullshit, bro. America is telling other countries about racism.
No, not America. Black people.
Black people in America are telling other countries about racism.
Yeah.
They're not trying to teach students in America about slavery.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Stop showing her. That's what it is.
Stop the bull. Bro, how... we talking about her and her race. Maybe that's her country. And yes, let's say she didn't apologize, right? To her is a fact and she should have apologized. We live in America.
Well, first of all,
did every white person, bro, in the 1920s, did every white person that you know, listeners out there, did they apologize to you?
First of all, number one, to the people out there, y'all can roast, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. But let me just say this. There ain't a person that was born in the 1920s that's white that wasn't racist, bro. That's what it was. Like, you can't.
And why do we want her to? Did the person that you met as your supervisor or whatever, and he's 70 years old, did he apologize to you for what his family did?
No, he got to.
And you know him. You don't know the queen. You ain't know the queen, bro. Come on, bro. America, y'all silly, man.
Snoop said, I was on a murder case and I was over there in the UK and they said, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Mm-hmm. And she said, no, he can stay. He said, so therefore I rock with the queen. But you're right.
Man, come on, bro. It's hypocrisy. That's a hypocrisy, bro. Come on.
It is, man.
Have that same energy, bro. Come on, man. Stop it. And like I said, I love memes. I love the jokes. I love the laugh. But it's not – I'm laughing because I think the joke is funny. It's not out of hate, though. People are really
Absolutely.
hating this stuff.
No,
You know what I'm
people
saying? So
don't-
I'm like, come
hey.
on, man, stop it. Stop it.
And then here's the thing: they hate. Well, we don't think, but people think hate. If you hate me and I hate you, cool, you win. You know, we just hate. It's just hate is cool now. Let's just hate across the board. No, that's not how you. That's not how you move forward at all. That ain't how you move forward at all. So I get it.
I agree, man. So, rest in peace to the queen. Like I said, I definitely need to go out there. We need to do a pod out there, bro. Low key.
Now that's a fact. We need to start traveling and doing pods in different countries, different states, different man.
Hey,
I mean, we done been in some places before.
Maybe year 4. You know,
maybe year 4.
We'll
do
anniversary. Maybe year. Let's talk that into existence, man. So, can I go to the goats, bro?
Let's get to the goats, man. What we got?
Can I talk about 2 goats, man?
2 goats. Let's get it.
2 goats. One, I've always had a crush on, bro. And she plays in the WNBA, bro.
Hey.
Sue Bird, bro. She retired. Monster. And then another GOAT retired. Serena Williams. Monster.
Yeah.
These 2 females have been at the top of their game before they even turned pro.
That's a fact.
I think, first off, that even shows more of the hypocrisy of America of we don't give women enough flowers for doing the exact same thing or even more as men, bro. We talk about Tom Brady all goddamn day, every day. We talk about Michael Jordan.
True.
Michael Jordan ain't played in 30 years, bro.
Yeah.
Serena Williams and Sue Bird have been doing it at a high level consistently damn near my whole life, bro.
20 plus years.
Damn near my whole
20
life.
plus years.
And it's like, oh, okay, yeah, they're the female GOAT. No, fuck that.
No, GOAT is GOAT, bro.
Bro, what? Athletes are
GOAT.
athletes, bro.
Yeah.
Stop disrespecting these women, man. And this, like I said, these 2 women did their thing in their profession. Trendsetters, setting the tones, did it their way. I've also noticed, too, a lot of females, other than Brittany Griner, don't get into, like, BS outside of their sport, bro. Brittany Griner.
That's true.
And who else, like, some female athletes who get in trouble?
I mean, we've had some, but
Danica Patrick's ass. Danica Patrick's terrible, bro.
Bro,
She's terrible. She's terrible, bro.
Bro, don't
do
send
She's
that
terrible.
heat over this way, bro.
She's terrible.
She's not terrible because there's a lot of racers that never win, bro.
No, correct.
Just
but they
like
don't make
there's
the
a
money
lot
that
of-
she was making, right? That's what I'm saying.
Well-
she was like top of the food chain in money and didn't win one race.
And I know
That's what
there
I
was
was
some
mad
men
about.
out there that was hot, bro. I know he was hot because
Steaming. But yeah, Brittany
But
Griner.
like,
maybe, I don't
what's
know.
the girl that hit the and I mean, this is a legendary story in figure skating. She hit the girl with the pipe.
Oh, Tanya Harding.
Yeah.
Harding. Yeah. So that's a good one. Okay.
That's a good one. So she
Yeah,
did
so
that.
a lot of females stay under the radar.
Brittany Griner beat her girlfriend up, and I mean, we did hear about that, but
Now they love her. Yeah. But Ray Rice can't get a job though.
no, Ray was a little too physical, bro. Ray was, I mean, Solange.
They got married though, is what I'm
Solange?
saying.
Solange,
Solange
bro.
wasn't an athlete. Solange wasn't an athlete. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, all right.
Ray Rice kicked the shit out of his girl and ain't got a job yet. Brittany Griner beat up her girl, and then everybody say free Brittany Griner. Like, this is crazy.
Including her girl, but that's okay.
Including
That's
her girl.
okay.
But I just want to say shout out to those two
I do
goats,
agree
man.
with you. I do agree with you, and I love that. I think, the only reason why I watched tennis at all, because that wasn't something that we grew up watching. We grew up watching, it was basketball and football and sometime baseball. Like, that's
Right.
just what it was. Tennis, when you saw Venus and Serena out there, bro, it was magic. It was literally magic. And all the stuff that they went through to even be on that stage is the stuff that I can only imagine, the stuff that they don't talk about that they heard.
Mm-hmm.
And even to the day Serena lost, I don't know if you've seen this, but there's a video that was going around of somebody sitting behind another guy, zoomed in on his messages, and he was saying, "You should see all the black people leaving right now as she loses.
What?
Look at them, they're leaving. This is so funny." Like, even so to the day, there's nothing that she could do. There's nothing that she can do. And she's still getting it. You know what I mean? Like, but Venus.
And that shows, I'm sorry, Aaron.
No, go ahead. I'm just saying what
that also shows the power of being black, though.
It does.
Look at the ratings when she's on.
That's a fact.
Look at the ratings when Venus was on.
Absolutely.
Look at the ratings when Coco's on. Look at the ratings when Osaka's on.
Yeah.
You want to talk about ratings and racism? Look at the ratings of the PGA Tour when Tiger Woods is playing.
And it don't matter if he make it to the.
Come on, bro.
It don't matter if he make the tour or not. It doesn't matter.
Come on, bro. Don't do that.
When I seen
it's more y'all than us, but our ratings go up though. Come on, bro. Stop it, bro.
When I seen Tiger Woods there, and he was cheering her on, I said, "This is magic, bro. Like this is magic. Like these moments." This is what captures sports and like separates sports from a lot of other things. Not all, but a lot. You know what I mean? Like when the GOATs celebrate the GOATs, it is magic. Like when that last game when Kobe was there and you seen the GOATs there. You seen Jay-Z there. You seen
Shaq
Kanye there. You seen Shaq there. You seen Snoop there. You seen like all like the legends who, whether it's actors, whether it's whatever it is, you've seen all the GOATs embracing another GOAT. You know what I'm saying? And when I see stuff like that, it is amazing. When I see her serve and she got that win and Tiger was, you know, that's the GOAT. This is it. I'm gonna start doing that after I'm DJing, bro. When I kill a set, I'm doing it, bro.
Hey man, segue into. I told AJ, bro, the bodybuilder who we just had on, man. He too modest, bro. I don't like that.
You did.
That's me. I don't like it at all. When he's in his element, he wasn't like what y'all saw, bro. He was doing his shit.
I'm sure.
He won. He was talking his shit.
Yeah.
Aaron, stop playing, bro. You got some announcement for us, man? Like, are you gonna tell us what's going on with DJing and stuff? Like, stop playing.
Let's get it, bro.
Put some respect on DJ, bro. Talk to me nice, man.
Hey, listen, man. I'm excited. I announced this news like yesterday. You know, I am the official DJ for Illinois State University. And Illinois State. Hey, and I was there last night, and I said, yeah, I used to live right over here. I was pointing out. He was like, yeah, you used to. No. I said, hey, man, I used to live here. But yes, I am the official DJ for Illinois State University. I'm very excited to do that. Last year I got to do several games. As Antonio already knows that. I got to do several games in basketball. But this year, I have a bunch of different things. I'm doing football right now. Doing football. Hey, salute,
man. Respect.
So this year I'm doing football, which starts this will air tomorrow, but I'm doing football starts tonight. So football starts tonight. And I'm excited to do that. We have and then I have basketball season's coming up. I'm also going to be doing some select women's basketball games, gymnastics, and some volleyball too. So I'm all over the place when it comes to that. And this is just the beginning, man. And I was telling people that this is just the beginning of like goals that I've had. I've been able to accomplish them, but my thinking process has changed over the course of the past few weeks, man. I've really been I've changed my way of living, bro. I wake up totally different in the morning. I don't wake up and just go. I wake up, man. Any negative thoughts that come into my mind, I block everything out with positive vibes. Even if whatever negative as it is, I put something it's something there with positivity. I replace that. And that has changed my life. It really has changed my life. I listen to positive affirmations every single day because your day is how you make it. And I have to really understand that's what it is. Like I used to see people on social media wake up and be like, oh my God, this day is starting off terrible. I'm like, bro, it's 7:30. It's 7:30. Like, your day is what you make it to be. Nobody is telling you how to make your day. It's you. You control your day. So, that's just how I've been taking things. And since I've been doing that, I've been able to put more energy into my music, editing, mixing, contracts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been able to focus more on those things since I've done that. And it's just practicing. It's just practicing positive energy, bro. That's it.
Hey, man.
And I'm happy, bro.
I'm very proud of you, bro. Obviously, I'm biased because of where the school is at. That's number one. But could you even imagine when you literally left my dorm room?
Yeah.
At like 10 a.m. and you say, I'll be right back. To me, that means you're going to be back next weekend, bro. Nah, bro. This dude showed up 5 hours later. What up? I'm like, what you mean, what up, bro? I got school. He said, I got school too. I'm going to chill out. All right, well, shit, here's the key. I mean, let's get it.
You remember the time they asked you, they said, where's your friend at? What
no, that's 100% facts. Like I said, they're not going to call me a liar, bro. There's a fact. They say, hey, where's that one guy that's always with you? What's his name? It starts with an A. I said, oh, he had class right now, but he'll be over later. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell me you don't live here, but that's a fact. Yeah, it happened. So from that start to where we're at now, man, hey, I'm very happy for you, especially with me playing football. There is just a full circle thing, man. Like I'm excited to see what you do. I don't know, is the mix is different for football? You know me, I used to tell my DJs, this is when like Jerkin was out, swag surfing. I used to tell, hey, I need that because that's what get me hyped. Yeah. But then other people like to listen to other shit that get them hyped. You know what I'm saying? So what's the mix? What's the plan, man?
So pregame obviously is, I just play whatever's gonna turn them up, get them hype or whatnot. In game, they let me do whatever I want to do. So. We have certain times where, I said, hey, we need to put, swag surfing at this point right here, get the crowd into it, so on and so forth. They really value my input. And that's the difference between where I'm DJing now and where I was DJing previous. Because they thought they had everything under control. They want, hey, no, you play this. But then the crowd and then they looking at me like, no, hey, I got... You know what I mean? But so now it's exactly now they value my input. They value me, and that's it feels amazing. It feels amazing. I'm excited. I was at practice last night, and we were going over different things that we're gonna do for the game and everything. So even just being involved in that and being paid for it. Hey, I love it, bro. I love it. So yes, I'm very excited. Go Redbirds, and we're gonna have a great season.
Say that. Hold on. What'd you just say?
Go Redbirds, bro.
Okay.
What you think I was gonna say, bro?
No. I just like hearing that. I like hearing that.
I bleed red and black now, bro. That's what it is. Hell to the Redbirds, bro. Let's go. That's what it is. So yeah, I'm very excited, man. And when I do look back on the journey of getting, to where I am right now, I'm not done, bro. I really realize now that it really is chess, bro. Everything is chess. And
Facts.
Yeah, where I'm going next, you will see. So I'm very excited, man.
I respect it, bro.
Antonio, what else you got for us, bro? I think it's important for us to talk about this though.
All right. Go ahead.
Because I know you need to talk about this.
Okay.
God did, bro. We ain't talked about
Gooch
it yet,
did.
so we're going to talk
Gooch
about it
did.
now. He did.
Talk about it, man.
He did. Why don't you kick us off with it? Thoughts of the entire song, bro?
So to the listeners out there, DJ Khaled.
And be honest, bro. I know the only way you can do it is be honest, because I'm gonna be honest.
Come on, bro.
So, hey.
Come on, bro. DJ Khaled dropped his 13th studio album.
Yeah.
I like DJ Khaled. I think the issues that I'm at 13 albums now, his albums are starting to sound the same. because he's getting the same artist on the same beat. What I mean by that is he doesn't even have to play the lyrics. As soon as I hear the beat, I know who he's getting on there. I know if that's a 21 Savage beat. I know if that's a Young Thug beat. I know if that's
Drake.
a Roddy Ricch beat. I know if that's a Drake beat. I know if that's a Rick Ross beat. I know if that's a Lil Wayne beat. I know if that's a Jay-Z beat. I'm coming. It's not creativity anymore from my perspective. It's, okay, we got a new song with this person, how they spit it, right? But it's not, oh, this album is changing my life or this, I'm running back to it, right? So that's how I feel about that. Let me back up the week before. Or 2 weeks before.
2 weeks
The
before.
The game dropped that album with a diss song to Eminem, right? 10 minutes long.
Can I say one thing, bro?
Go ahead.
Can I just say one little thing? I'm convinced at this moment on September 9th, 2022, that I should have been convinced probably 10 years ago when we first heard a game, however many years ago it was. That dude is the most bipolar person I've ever. He needs help, bro. No,
Over
I'm serious.
Kanye?
He needs help.
Over
no,
Kanye?
it's over. No, bro. He's number one.
He got it? Okay.
He overtook I've never seen anything like it. In the words of Skip Bayless, bro, I've never quite seen anything like it. I've never seen anything. Have you ever seen an artist, a rapper, a singer, a rock star, a athlete, anybody that be like, oh, yeah, this is my guy right here. You know what I'm saying? These my guys right here. No, I'm going to kill that dude, bro. I got to kill that dude, bro. No, I'm killing him and everybody with him. Matter of fact, I'm going to make a diss song and kill them all. And then he say, nah, man, they all cool, man. They help me with everything, man. No, he good. No, he's not cool no more, bro. And his boy Eminem ain't cool either. I never liked him. He ain't really that good of a rapper. No, man, but his movies is good though, man. No, he cool. I like him, man. He a good dude. No, when I see him, I'ma slap the shit out of him, man. And I still like his music. I still like his music, and I like his movies too, man. But I did write Wankster. I wrote all that stuff, man. I wrote that. He didn't write none of that. I did. But no, he wrote it. He wrote most of it. He is Rick James, bro. That's who he is. That's the only person to compare.
What you just said, that's game right there.
That's
him.
Continue,
that's
bro.
him.
I'm done.
So where I was going with that is, in my head, it's a 10-minute song, right? So I listened to it I wasn't mad at the song. I actually, it didn't make me dislike Eminem even more, even though Eminem's, my number 3 out of 5, bro.
Okay,
he's my top 3. Nothing you could do was to take Eminem out of that.
Right.
So to me, it was like you paid homage to Eminem low key. It wasn't really a diss song from what my ears are saying. I just thought it was funny, but I'm like, all right, that's not really a diss. Like, you just paying homage. So I listened to that song and it's 10 minutes and I heard it a couple times. So in my head, I'm like, bro, I'm really listening to this one song for this long. Now, fast forward back to DJ Khaled. Before the album came out, they said Jay-Z spits for 5 minutes, right? 4 or 5 minutes. Straight, one take, right?
Now, I didn't hear that. I heard.
Yeah.
I didn't hear like how long anything was. I only heard because Khaled said this and then somebody else had said it. This is Jay-Z's greatest verse ever. And I'm just, that's what I was hearing. And I don't like to hear that because I when people put, it's the same thing when somebody says, this is my best body of work. Don't say that. If you feel that way, I feel like feel it, but don't say it because if you've had longevity in the game, we're never going to compare what you did right now to anything that we've already heard because it was great then. It's been great for 30 years. Don't do that. So that's what I was hearing.
Yeah, so that was the two narratives. So obviously the length of how long Jay-Z was rapping, and they said in one take, and then it was one of his greatest verses, right? So me, I'm a whole stan. He's my number 1. I just talked about Eminem as my number 3, so it's only 2 people above that. Tupac and Jay-Z is above Eminem in my eyes. So I said, oh, bet it's a wrap. Whole 5 minutes, one take, which in my head I'm like, after listening to it, I said, bro, the beat never switched up. So I said, that couldn't have been in one take because you wouldn't have known Jay-Z was spitting in 5 minutes. We found out later he did it in one take, but they had to give the sample, right? They had to like take out his lyrics and then he had to redo it over that long beat, right? So that made more sense than what they were saying. So anyway, I digress on that. Listen to it.
Because Khaled sent him, for the people out there that don't know, Khaled sent him the beat with Khaled's vocals on it. So obviously when Khaled was talking and everything like that, then it just kept looping.
And a regular beat's 3 to 4 minutes.
Absolutely.
Rick Ross rapped first, and then Lil Wayne, and then Jay-Z. So this song is 10 minutes. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the correlation between the diss song and then where I'm getting to now. Right, so I'm like, that can't be one take because no beat is that long originally, right? So I was like, that's a lie. That doesn't make sense. But they explained it to what happened. Right. So Rick Ross, normally, I say this is a Rick Ross beat. He spits. Lil Wayne, a lot of people like Lil Wayne's verse. I think it's just okay just because I've heard fire Lil Wayne verses, right? But to me, I sit up, here we go.
Can we dissect? Can we back up though?
Go ahead.
Because if we're talking about the song, I want to make sure that we dissect. We don't just talk about Hov's part. I want to make sure we dissect the song. Rick Ross, let's start there. I don't know what it is about Rick Ross. He paints a beautiful picture in a lot of music. Lavish lifestyle, boss life. That's Rick Ross. So he does do that. I didn't like his verse on this at all. He didn't say anything to me. If you know you on a record with Lil Wayne and Jay-Z, I feel like all that cool talk, I feel like that needs to go out the window because you're on a track with goats. You on a track with people that you know that when they get on there, they gonna spit that fire. And
what if he didn't know? I don't know, but just what if he didn't know that though?
I don't know how you don't know that. Oh, like if you don't know who's gonna be on the song?
Yeah, like what if?
I mean, and that's possible.
Because you got to think, what if? To me, if I'm DJ Khaled, who's easier to get on my track? Rick Ross or Jay-Z?
Well, it'd probably be Wayne. It'd probably be Wayne.
Okay, so I'm going to send it to them first, right? And then I'm going to use them as the package of let me get them to, and then Jay-Z.
Right.
That's
okay, and that's
how
fair.
I'm looking at it. So if he's like, hey, Ross, man, my plan is to get Jay-Z and Lil Wayne on it, but I need your verse first. And then you go to the next one. Then I'm just playing devil's advocate, right? Just you are correct in what you're saying, but what if he didn't know?
You're right. I mean, that's definitely could.
But he needs to come harder over. He needs to come. It don't matter.
I didn't rock with it. Wayne,
Facts.
To me, I agree with you that we've heard Wayne spit like this before, so it is not new. But I think the important part was the fact that he made it very clear to the youth, the people that's out there, when he said, everybody replicate me. You know what I'm saying? With the face tats, the dreadlocks, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff. When he said that line, I don't know if verbatim right now, but when he said like that whole line, I was like, he's spitting facts. You know what I'm saying? He's been doing this since he was like 13 years old, bro. Like, and there's a long line of people who came after him that look like him, that rap like him, that sound like him, that he birthed to me.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? And so when he said that and he's rapping like this at his level, that was beautiful to me. So I texted you the other night, I said he deserved his flowers because we don't give him enough. So
that's
and he's still, and it's not like he ain't changed, bro. Like when he rap, you know Wayne is coming on the record to go. You know that, no matter what it is. So I appreciated his verse much more than I think the average person did because I think
it got overshadowed with Jay-Z's verse.
It did.
Right.
So now moving to Jay-Z's.
And what you said is correct. I agree with that, right? So now we're getting to Jay-Z. This song says when Jay-Z comes on, it's 3 minutes in, 2 to 3 minutes in. And my CD thing says 7 more minutes left. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit. Like, I said, oh, this shit is real. Like, they ain't lying on what they say.
Yeah.
You about to spit.
Yeah.
The song is called God Did. The first words he says is Hove did. God forgive me from what the stove did.
Yeah.
How many billionaires are going to come from Hove's crib? Which
Facts.
is all fire to me.
Yeah.
He says, me, Ye, and Ree. LeBron is in my camp, so shit. Technically,
He a rock boy too. He a rock boy too.
Yeah, he a rock boy
so
too.
Technically,
4, whatever he said, right?
Yeah.
I said, oh no, this is different. They ain't lying. They are not lying in what they said. DJ Khaled, you 100% right, boy.
So
5 minutes later, I said, bro, what is he talking about, bro? You could tell this was one take. That's what it sounded like. This is my critique on Snoop Dogg. This is one thing I feel about Snoop.
Oh, don't do that, bro.
It seems like he's freestyling every track, bro.
He is.
That's what I'm saying. So this to me is what Jay-Z did. It's like he just freestyle. So it's like, what are you saying?
After the beginning,
after the beginning,
after the beginning. So the beginning, he spit, and then after that, it was all just it was boss talk. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It wasn't no more spitting after that. It was talking.
Right.
Now,
correct.
I go from spitting to talking, and that's now you just gotta listen. You just gotta listen, bro.
And I'm the Jay-Z stan. I've listened to that song a million times, and I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? There's no way this is your top 2, top 3, top 4, top 5 verses. I can't do it. If he would have stopped after how many billionaires come from Hove crib, I would have said, oh yeah, that's one of the coldest lines. That's it. Yeah. And the song should just cut off. Hove did. But no, bro, I can't give him to that, bro. So that's how I felt about it, man.
I think I agree with everything you said. I just think that the one thing that we have to look at this is that for Jay-Z to do this at his age has never been done before. I think that has to be have a round of applause for itself to be able to still do this in one take or half a take or whatever, because you know people sit down with 40 writers, bro, to try to piece together whatever it is. For him to do this at this age, there's probably, in my eyes, probably one other artist that probably could have done that, and that would have been Tupac. That's it.
I think Biggie too. Maybe Biggie. I think he can't turn them out like that, though. I think Tupac can turn these out. Biggie probably can't.
Yeah. I just feel like Tupac probably could have done that, but they didn't get the chance to do that.
Yeah.
I think a lot of our other legends who are still living and still dropping songs every now and then or whatever, those songs are good. They're decent. You know what I'm saying? Like one of my favorite, Ice Cube. Cube still drops songs to this day. Cube also has a cult following now. So when he drops a song, the lyrics are good. It's Cube. You know what I'm saying? It's a Cube song. But the level of brilliance, I would say, to start this song off the way it did and then switch it to talking or whatever you want to call it is amazing. You don't even get the publicity that you got with Jay-Z on this record with any other artist that's out there right now. There's not another artist that you can say, you can't say, and I'm not throwing no shade at your guy or anything like that, but you can't say, man, he got Eminem on this record. It's
and he did have Eminem on the next record.
The next song.
Him and Kanye was on the next song.
And let's move to that. That's the Eminem I like.
That song is fire, bro.
Eminem is not trying to out Eminem, bro. And that's my problem with him. I feel like every time Eminem drops a song, I feel like he's trying to prove to everybody that he's the best. And you don't have to do that. This showed me more than anything. I was like, ooh, run that back. That's cold.
Let me tell you, that quote that you just said, you don't have to prove that you're the best. You know who does that the most?
Who's that?
Nas.
It's very true.
Nas acts like he doesn't care at all. Like, it's just, I'm finna spit and it is what it, and his shit be flawless, bro. He's a monster. He ain't giving you boss talk, or he's giving you, stock options now. And, moves, but he's like, no, bro, I'm just me. I think he does the best at that of, I'm the best, but I don't have to say that I'm the best. So I agree with that.
I like that. And then one other take I just want to say from one other take I want to give from this. And I know you probably ain't, you might not agree or whatever the case may be, but the song with Lotto and the City Girls, bro, with the remix to it was I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I can't think.
Yeah, so the Outkast song.
No, not Outkast. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have to look it up. But anyway, hold on, wait. So Lotto, City Girls. I love that song, bro. Lotto is not only is she spitting on it, I like her. I think she can really rap. You know what I'm saying? But it made me think a little bit. All the music that I ever listened to with guys in it, we talk about, how much money we got. We talk about, they talk about, how many girls they got. We talk about, they talk about how many girls they busting down, running trains on, whatever the case may be. But then when a girl talks about something like that, the guys in certain rooms, I feel like when a girl spits the same way that a guy spits, the guys turn their face up to him. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like that. First off,
I don't like that. I think that that's trash. I think that, what I'm saying, like if a girl talks and says that, she likes X, Y, and Z, or, what I'm saying, if you want, I like my bills paid, hair slayed, I like this, that, and the third. I don't like when dudes turn their nose up to that, especially after everything that these guys have rapped. Bro, we freestyled and talked about stuff that's, that's out there. Right. So I don't like when people turn their nose up at that. But that song is fire, bro. And another thing I'll say about it, I like the City Girls. The City Girls are not, to me, they're not so much of rappers. I like the fact that they just go back and forth and have fun with what they doing. Because to me, it just seemed like they just having fun. You know what I'm saying? Lotto, I feel like when she raps, she's trying to rap. And I can appreciate that from her. So that was another song that I liked on there.
The problem I have is kind of my original point of DJ Khaled. They rap on the same songs, on the same beats.
They do.
So I don't like the first time they rapped on the beat, so I'm not going to like this time when they rap on it. I think they need to broaden their horizon in beat selection.
But I think everybody does. It's not. I see what you're saying.
So that's what I'm saying.
The same critique you have for Khaled is the same critique you had. Yeah.
When we grew up, Nas was getting killed for picking the worst beats, but they were different beats. He's showing you that he can rap on it. Eminem rapping on different beats. Jay-Z rapping on different beats. Lil Wayne rap. These are GOATs. You got J. Cole doing it. Kendrick Lamar. 21 Savage raps on the same beat.
It's slow as hell.
Fabio Foreign put out a new album of like 15 tracks. It sounded like one track.
Yeah.
City Girls rap on the same beat. Cardi B rap on the same beat. Lizzo, or what's the other girl? Megan Thee Stallion rap on the same beat. Nicki Minaj raps on different beats, so she gets respect. But it's like these people are rapping on the same beats. The Migos, same beat, and I hate it.
But then I go back and I think about it.
Else. And then maybe the content might change, right? Like,
I agree,
because now that puts you in a different mood. Like, where's the love songs from the Migos?
No, bro.
All they got is club bangers. Where's the love songs?
That's true,
right? Or where's the storytelling? Tell me about when you was in the track.
I think, but I think when groups, I'm saying groups. I think when groups separate, I think then you start hearing what that particular person wanted to do. Because now I heard a snippet of a song from Offset talking about family. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I mean. That's what I like to hear.
I'm like, shit, he's married. He got 2 kids. So he's evolving to a different, you know what I'm saying, to a different thing. Maybe, and I don't know anything, maybe that's why part of the split is happening, because they weren't doing creatively. They weren't doing anything different but the same. But yes, I do agree with that.
And that's why Outkast works so well together.
Yes.
You have Andre 3000 talking about moons, stars, and flowers.
Right.
And you got Big Boy talking about cook, crack, and Chevrolets.
That's a fact.
That's why it works so great together, because they're and it was brilliant. Even their videos were different, right? So that's what I'm looking for. To me, that's the artist.
Right.
So I'm comparing rap. My standard for rap is not going to change.
Right.
So yes, there's different forms of rap, but that doesn't mean I have to lower my standards for those city girls and everybody else. Yes, maybe they can rap, but I need to hear something else, because right now you're not meeting my frequency of what I need to listen to.
So let's get to this.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, so let's get to this since we're in music. It's something else that you said, and I was like, I disagreed with it, but now I'm starting to rethink about what you said, and let's talk about it. So a while ago, we had a talk about, music coming out, and it is a fact that the reason certain songs are played on radio is because when people hear different things, if they hear something and they don't like it, they change it. And the radio stations and whatnot can track it. So they know exactly what the people are listening to. So they're putting exactly what the people are listening to. So the ratings can be higher and higher and higher. Right. And you had said, yeah, but if the content changes, like we just need to change the content. You know what I'm saying? We can't keep rapping about, the same stuff, because it's basically destroying the generation, the kids, you know what I'm saying, as well. Okay, so they had this algorithm rapper that was a fake rapper, a cartoon animated rapper that came out. I'm sure you heard about it. Mm-hmm. He got signed by Capitol Records. He was on there rapping. He's talking about N-word this, N-word that. He sounds exactly like another rapper that came out that is no longer around right now because he was a phony. And the people got upset. They said, no, you're putting a white people behind this fictional character, right? And you're giving you're even though there's a person that's utilizing his voice, it was known as Black Guy.
It was a black dude.
Black dude. But they took this character and they were trying to push him to the top. And the people said no. And you know what happened? They said, "Oh no, shit." The answer was no.
I've been saying that for time. I've been saying that, bro.
The fact,
we are the algorithm. That's what people don't understand. We are the algorithm, bro.
There you go.
Not the computer. The computer. I swear to, I need y'all to do this right now. Pick up whoever's sitting next to you. Pick up their YouTube. Just go to their YouTube. I guarantee it's different from yours.
Yes,
because it's based off of them.
It's not. Yeah, it is.
This is what I'm saying.
Absolutely is.
The algorithm is based off of the individual, bro.
It is.
This is what I'm saying. So if we ain't doing that shit no more, it's dead. They take that shit out the algorithm. We're gonna give you what you want.
So when the people said no, the answer was no. The problem is that the people aren't saying no.
I agree with that.
If we want change, the people can change it. Because, like you said, we are the algorithm in everything. So although they're trying to make it seem like, well, the computers are generating this, that, and the third, well, if you're clicking on it, that shows that you're interested in it. If you're listening to it over everything else, that shows that you want that. So they're going to consistent. If I say, hey, I love ramen noodles, all these devices are listening. What's going to show up on my timeline? If I Google search one thing, bro, I can say, hey, Antonio. I'll just type in Antonio. Antonio Banderas gonna pop up. Antonio. Everything.
Antonio Pizza, all this shit.
Bro. Yeah. Every single thing. But you can change that too.
So can I give an analogy though? On
absolutely.
The music. I don't know why the music industry does this, but not the movie industry. And I'm glad the movie industry doesn't do this. That's what I'm gonna get to. As you just said, DJs have to go by the BPM, not BPMs. What is it? The rate of play of songs, like meaning
total listening hours, total
listening.
All that
Thank
stuff,
you.
All that stuff.
Thank you.
All of it.
DJs have to do that. My argument is why you the DJ,
right?
Play the shit that you want to play or that's hot to you. And then that's going to get somebody to listen to it, right? Because now you introducing them to somebody they never heard. They might like it, or they might dislike it.
True, you're right in what you're saying, but unfortunately, that's not how it works because you have.
That's what I'm saying. The movie, but that's what I'm getting to. The movie aspect of this. What I'm going to say is,
okay,
music does that. Where I don't care, you gonna play this 21 Savage,
right? You
gonna play Nipsey Hussle after he died, but I've been listening to Nipsey Hussle for years, and he wasn't hot. Why y'all gonna listen to him now?
Right.
Not Fabio Foreign, Pop Smoke. Oh, he was hot. Yeah, but he been dead now. Like, why y'all like him after they died? And what I'm saying is these movies put in 200, 300 million blockbusters, right?
Yeah.
Those aren't the movies that's winning awards, though.
Yeah.
These indie movies are winning awards. These Sundance movies are winning awards. Why
Independence,
is that, Why?
Independent movies.
They only got $20 million in the budget. It's because they look at the quality. It doesn't matter how much you got behind you, bro. Is that movie good or not? If it is,
that's true.
Ship them out there. Life of Pi, ship them out there. Slumdog Millionaire, ship them up there. Small budget movies. Avatar or Fast and Furious, you got Spider-Man. Spider-Man don't win no movies. The only Spider-Man that won a movie is the animated one. That won some awards. That's my point, though.
Yeah.
So the people don't care when they go to cinema. Yes, we still gonna see the blockbuster movies, but those aren't winning awards. So why can't music do the same thing? Why does music always have to be who backs you? That's who's going to be good. That's who's going to get the awards. That's who, why? If it's not good.
It's good to somebody. It's good to somebody.
Correct. It is. And that's what pains me because a lot of people, I'm the minority of how I'm feeling. But what I'm saying is, but still give the minority a listen, though. You ain't never heard Lloyd Banks on the fucking radio.
No. Not since he was on the major. That ain't what he wanted to be.
Point.
That's not what he wanted to be. But let Game tell it. Trash. Let Game tell it.
Last thing I got, man. First off, thanks for the listeners out there, man. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. I got to talk about your president, and then I'm done.
My president?
Yeah.
This dude is a zombie, bro.
Before I cook him, I have to say thank you first. One of his major campaigns, which we talked about, one of his top 3 things was getting rid of student loans or helping out with student loans, right?
No, he said originally said $10,000. He originally did say that.
So it's been what, 2 years he's been president?
Up to 20 if you had a certain type of loan or whatever it was.
Right. So he's been president for 2 years, and we've been cooking him like, what we doing with this, bro? What's up? Especially during the recession and COVID.
Can't.
Where we at?
He said I can't.
He came up with Madden coming out. I can't do it. So I want to say thank you to him. He is making it happen, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's my flowers before I cook his ass. Now, also to the listeners out there, also they deferred the payments. You got that end of December now. If you got student loans, and then the exception for different loans start in October. Right. So whenever I find out how to apply, I'll let y'all know so y'all can apply if y'all still got student loans out there. Now let's talk about America, bro.
What he did, man.
2012, 13, 14, really started in 8. There was a recession in America. These banks stole, didn't pay billions of dollars. And there was a thing called buyback or buyout.
Yeah.
America gave him a buy. Oh, I know you took $6 million, but here's another 6. Now you're even.
Yeah.
There's a war in Ukraine versus Russia. I didn't say USA versus anybody.
That's right.
We gave $6 to $8 billion in aid to Ukraine. They don't even speak English. We're asking students who was affecting like 60% of Americans. $10,000.
It's tight, bro. Budget tight.
Man, our budget don't work like that. It's so disrespectful, bro. So disrespectful.
What y'all need? 230 million? 230 billion? I think we can handle that.
We got that.
I think we can handle that.
But your kids, they on free lunch. You live in a mansion and your kids on free lunch. That shit don't even add up.
No. And I'll do you one better. I want to ask you and the people out there, how much money did Ukraine send down to Jackson, Mississippi to help with the water? I just want to know if they sent if it's on the payroll, if it's on the, is it coming through Cash App, or how are they sending something to help out?
I'll do you even one better. Right. I'll pay Ukraine if I put out a map in front of their face and they can tell me where that's at. I'll Cash App them $1,000.
You got water in Jackson, Mississippi coming out looking like diarrhea, bro.
Flint, Michigan. Ugly.
This girl, she said, look at this. She said, look at this. The water started coming down. It was brown, bro. And then I switched the channel to because like you know, when you switch the channel, you get into another news channel. I switched the channel. They said Time Magazine, the Ukrainian president, man of the year. I said, get the bro.
Up on the tables or what?
Oh yeah.
That's all I ain't gonna
lie, I'm getting cooked.
That's all I know. That's all I know. They didn't send us nothing. They didn't send the people nothing. But they're asking us to send what we can to help with Jackson.
It's a disrespect.
But you're taking our tax money and sending the tax money overseas. This stuff, none of this makes sense.
But yet the American dream was, well, other than the American dream, you could be a homeless person and a billionaire the next day. This is the only country you could do that, right?
Yeah.
But it's get your education. That's what the lie that was told, right?
That's the lie that was
somewhat
told.
True, but it's somewhat a lie too. But
yeah.
Get your education and then we'll take care of you. You're going to get the higher jobs and higher positions and all this stuff, more opportunities. America's changed, dog. You can come up with an idea today and be a billionaire tomorrow.
That's a fact.
So,
right.
So schooling is low-key irrelevant now. But you have people with $200,000 worth of debt who can't buy a house, have shitty credit, can't have a kid because they can't support the kid. Or now they got student loans and child support. Now they homeless. But you can't help these people out. $10,000. And that's up to $10,000, DJ.
Yeah.
You low-key might get a stack. You only qualify for $1,000.
And that's the key word.
What you mean?
It was up to.
What you mean I only qualify for $2,000?
You got $750. That's it.
It should be a percentage, bro.
It should be.
Everybody. All right. We can't do 100. Fuck it. Everybody 30% of what you owe. Gone. So now if it's 200,000, that's 60,000. Okay, all right, 60,000 gone. I'm still hurting, but that's more. That 60,000 weighs the same as my 3,000 if I got 10,000, right? It still weighs the same.
Yeah.
Help out people, bro. Nah, I'm only giving 10,000. Like, what the fuck is that doing with America?
That goes back to what we said before, man. Hey, it's all about what can we get out of what can we get out of it? What can they get out of giving something to us? Hey, your water's trash. Oh man, we got you, but how is that gonna help? How's that gonna help Ukraine? Like, how is that gonna help more Europeans though? How's that gonna help? How's that gonna help? Maybe my grandma. Let me say something.
She might be right.
Maybe my grandma might have been on to something, bro.
Hey, tell her to send me a couple of those cases, bro.
Because I went to her, I take her to the grocery store, bro, and she gets 6 to 8 loaves of bread because you never know.
You never
and
know.
She get 2 to 3 40 packs of water because you never know. And then she sits up by the door. I walked in the house. I could barely get in the house, bro. I said, Mom, you going to fall with all this stuff. And she got 10 cases of 40 packs of water. And I said, so she said, yeah, you ain't saying nothing about that water now. You see all the people down there in Jackson, they got no water. Yeah. She said, don't say nothing. Now sit down and take my blood pressure. I couldn't say nothing. I sat there. I took the blood pressure, bro. She was on to something. So listen, man, I know this probably been a longer pod than usual, a little longer, but that's all right. We had a lot to talk about. And we got a lot more to get to, but we'll get to that in the next episode of the A Square podcast, man. So as always, if y'all have any comments or anything like that, comment on the video, man. Hit us up, asquarepodcast10@gmail.com. Go to our website, asquarepodcast.com. If you want to be a guest on the show, there's a tab for that too. You know, we got it all right there, man. But, Antonio, you said it earlier, man. You know, I don't know what's up with these people putting, one sock on in a shoe. I don't understand that at all. But on the A Square podcast, Antonio, tell the people what you tell them every single episode for 149 of them things, bro. What do you tell them?
So unfollow us if you put one sock and one shoe on. Don't. You're not one of our listeners, bro. You're a psycho. You're crazy, Todd. But I don't care if you don't wear socks. You better wear shoes and keep them by your feet, though. Because you never know, bro. This is a fact.
You never know.
I'm not. Did I lie?
You didn't.
Okay. All right.
So until next week, man, it's up. It's the A Square podcast. We out of here. Peace.
Gooch did.
Gooch did.